It's impossible to succeed in life without the ability to overcome challenges. But what if you were born without that ability? That's exactly what happened to a boy named No Man. He was born with a rare medical condition called arthritis. This makes it so that he can't move his arms or legs because all of his joints are bent at unnatural angles. Doctors told him that he would never be able to do anything in life because he was unlike other kids. But this boy turned his can't into eye. So let's take a look at how this amazing boy became an inspiration for millions of people around the world. Our story begins in the city of Karachi in Pakistan. In 1994, a baby boy was born.
But, unlike other babies, this baby couldn't move his arms or legs.
At first, his parents didn't know why. They thought that maybe the baby had just been born like this, and that he would eventually start moving around like normal.
But as the baby grew up, it became more and more obvious that something was wrong with him.
He couldn't move because all of his joints were bent at unnatural angles. When he was only 3 years old, he was taken to a hospital in Dubai for an X-ray. The doctors told his parents that he had something called arthritis. This is a rare medical condition, which means that a baby is born with permanently bent limbs. It's not clear what causes this condition, but it can cause a person's joints to be bent at birth and they never straighten after that. And in some cases, it also results in breathing difficulties and other health issues. After hearing this news, his parents were devastated. They felt like their whole world had fallen apart. They asked the doctor if their son would ever be able to do anything in life. But the doctor had some really bad news for them. He told them that their son would need full-time care and that he would never be able to move around like other children his age. He would also probably never be able to go to school and get an education. But even though the doctor gave him such a bleak prognosis, No Man's parents refused to give up on him. They wanted him to have the best possible life. So, instead of giving in to despair, they decided to become No Man's super. They took it upon themselves to give him the care and love he needed to thrive. As No Man grew up, he still had a lot of pain and discomfort, but his parents always made sure that he was surrounded by love and care. When he was 6 years old, they noticed that he had a particular interest in computers. So they bought him a computer and they hired a teacher who could teach him how to use it. Soon enough, No Man was able to use the computer to communicate with other people. He could also play games on it and watch videos. This gave him a sense of independence that he had never felt before. In fact, it gave him so much confidence that he began to believe that he could do anything. He started to turn his I can't into I will. He realized that if he wanted something, he just had to work harder than everyone else to get it. At the age of 12, he learned to use his mouth to type on the keyboard.
He practiced every day, and soon enough he was able to write entire essays using only his mouth.
He then began teaching other children how to do the same thing. He became well known in Pakistan for being the boy who types with his mouth. This brought him a lot of media attention, and soon enough, he was interviewed by the BBC. Because of his positive attitude and determination, he was able to raise awareness about his condition and inspire millions of people around the world. He proved to everyone that it doesn't matter what your physical limitations are. You can achieve anything if you set your mind to it. So the next time you hear someone telling you that you can't do something, remember the story of No Man, the boy who turned his Ikuunin into Ibo. If you liked this story, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.